Hello everyone. We're back in our So You Want to Play Minecraft world. And we're about to go mining. So what do you need if you want to go mining? This is a good question. My first suggestion would be to follow this checklist. It's always good to have a sword. We have a sword. Several picks, iron ones if you can get them, but we don't have any iron yet, or at least we've used up all of our iron, so we'll need to get some more on this trip. So I'm going to make some more stone pickaxes. So we have some spare pickaxes. Also a good idea to have plenty of food and usually some spare stone and some spare dirt. That'll just help you bridge across gaps that you might need to do, block up any entrances if there are bad guys on the move. A bit of coal is often a good idea as well. Plenty of torches. So actually I may just use up all this coal just to turn it into torches. And this should probably do us. So for this short mining trip, I'm just going to carry on going down. Now, the depth you're at when you're mining is quite important because certain things will only spawn in the area. Certain minerals, I should say, will only appear if you're a certain level down. Oh, we found some coal. So I'm going to teach you an important trick, and this is very important if you're looking for things like diamonds or gold or redstone, the more rare minerals that are deeper down. It's a very simple trick. All you need to do is press F3 on your keyboard. When you press F3, this screen will appear, and it will give you some information. Now, most of this information doesn't mean a thing to me. I'll be honest, I have no idea what that pie chart means. It means something to do with how many mobs are nearby, I think. But I've never really understood how to use it, so I don't bother. The important thing we're looking at is the second paragraph on the left that says X, Y, and Z. The X coordinate and the Z coordinate are to do with where you are kind of on the map. So north, south, east, west. That will tell you how far you are from spawn. The spawn area is somewhere near to X equals 0, Z equals 0. The Y coordinate is the most important. That tells you how deep you are. So at the moment we are 35 blocks from the bottom of the world. Once you get to around 32 and below, you can start finding things like gold. I think redstone might be that low. I will put information on the screen telling you exactly, like the exact numbers where these things are. Diamonds are 15 and below, I believe. Lapis, which is a blue material that can be used for dyes. And is usually quite expensive at places like the Nerdcrafteria shop, so it's good to collect that if you can. Also gets you some XP. Those things are also kind of around the 32 to the teens range. So at the moment, all I'm doing is making a simple staircase all the way down, picking up any minerals as I go. This is pretty much the quickest way to try and get a feel for the area where you're at. Now, there are a couple of different ways to mine for materials. One of them is often referred to as spelunking. That is basically where you find a natural cave somewhere in the overworld or by just digging down to it. And then you just explore where that cave goes and keep going until you get to the bottom of the cave where it no longer has anything new to explore. That can be pretty rewarding. You find quite a lot in caves like that, particularly if it ends up coming into like some kind of underground canyon, which can get you down to kind of diamond level very, very quickly. Unfortunately, I've run into some gravel. Gravel is the enemy of the miner, in my opinion. And there goes my shovel. I didn't make a shovel. That's one thing I forgot. Always good to have some spare shovels as well. Now, gravel is a bit of a pain because when you dig it, it falls. Sand does the same thing. Almost all the blocks in Minecraft, when you place them, they will stay where they are. There's never a situation where they're going to move. Gravel and sand are different in that if you dig the block below them, they will obey gravity and will fall. If you're digging straight below them, then there is a chance that it will actually fall on your head, like that one nearly did. That can actually hurt you, so never a good idea to dig straight upwards because things might fall on your head, just as it's never a good idea to dig straight downwards because then you might fall into something like lava. The risk of falling into lava gets greater and greater as you get towards level 11, which is where lava rests at. That's kind of the lava sea level, if you like. So once you're around just above or just below level 11, you want to be careful that you're not heading towards lava. You should definitely be watching your step. Now I'm finding quite a lot of coal here, which is good, but what I really would like to find is some iron. Now the reason I need to find some iron is because the lower down minerals, such as redstone and diamonds and gold, can only be dug with an iron pickaxe. This stone one is not going to do the job. You can break them if you keep digging for a very long time, but once it's broken, it's not actually going to release the block, it's just going to destroy the block. So you should never dig anything that's below the 32 block level with anything other than an iron pickaxe, because really you're just going to lose it. Obviously, if you find iron that low, that's not a problem. But, so we found our first new mineral, which is redstone. Redstone has a special property where if you kind of knock it once or walk over it, then it will actually release a bit of light for a bit, which can be useful. Unfortunately, it's in the way, and I don't have anything that will break it. So if I try and crumble this away, you can see it's barely making an impact. And if I kept going, it would just destroy it. There would actually be nothing left. So I need to head further back up and try and find some iron. This is probably where I'll skip stuff in the video unless anything extra special happens. So hopefully there shall be a jump cut over to coming back with an iron pickaxe. Okay, I was actually lucky enough to find quite a bit of iron. So I've made a couple of iron pickaxes and an iron shovel. And with this spare iron I've got, I'm just going to show you quickly how to make some of the other pieces of armor. So we already know how to make the chest plate. That's in this shape. To make boots, you just have to put them like two boots like this, and that makes the boots. The pants, or the trousers, leggings as they're called, are like this. And a helmet is the same, but without those two bits at the bottom. So these shapes kind of make sense with how they look. I think I'm going to make the trousers, and that's all I can make. So I will wear these at the moment. I'm looking a bit more bulked out. My armor rating has gone up to 4. So that should hopefully protect me from a bit of damage if I get hurt. Now I can hear some monsters around. It's nighttime outside now, so I don't know if that's outside or if that's in a cave. Using your ears is very important in Minecraft, because if you hear... There we go, we got some redstone. If you start to hear noises like zombies or spiders while you're underground, that probably means that there's a cave nearby, unless you're already in a cave. But certainly it means there are enemies nearby and you should be careful. But it's a good sign that you're on the right track to find other things. Now we're already down at bedrock level. So bedrock is this stuff here. It cannot be dug, so don't bother trying. And basically once you get down to between like 5 and 0 on the Y scale, all you're going to find is just a kind of mishmash of this bedrock stuff. So once you're down at level 5, there's not much point in going any deeper.